this week's episode of Gotham was crazy, so let's jump into it by talking about our boy Penguin. On last week's episode, we saw that the Penguin was declared sane by Hugo Strange after undergoing some weird treatments, and now he's a free man. So, what is he gonna do with that newfound freedom? He's gonna drop in on some old friends. The first being the new king of Gotham, Butch. And was it just me, or was there some double Butch action going on there? Butch ends up sparing Penguin's life after he notices he's no longer crazy, but Assassin Chick's like, that ain't gonna happen, somebody needs to pay, and she ends up covering him in feathers. After that, Penguin goes to meet up with his BFF, the Riddler, but if you saw this episode, you know he was kinda busy. More on that later. The Riddler shoos Penguin away, but this leads him to go visit his dear dead mama, where he meets Pee Wee Herman. Not really, but we do get introduced to Penguin's dad, or as I like to refer to him, P Daddy. That doesn't sound right. Anyways, father and son do a little catching up, and we get introduced to Penguin's creepy ass family. And of course, I'm attracted to the creepy daughter. Enough about Penguin, let's talk about my boy Bruce. He's living on the streets of Gotham now with Selina Kyle trying to survive like the normies. Selina is gonna steal some money from some shroom dealers who awesomely enough have Poison Ivy taking care of their drugs. Bruce is curious about how they're gonna steal the money, and Selina says that Ivy gave them some special shrooms. And our young friends can steal what they want, but of course, that doesn't work out, and some gang members show up. Things are about to get nasty because the gang is about to start beating up Selina Kyle, but Bruce starts talking shit, and they start beating his ass, and he's getting his ass beat until he hears the wise words of Alfred on how to beat a big guy. And bam! Him and Selina Kyle start fighting back, and they get away. Fast forward to Selina patching up Bruce's wounds and saying how she's never seen somebody take a beating like that. Bruce becomes a little badass and starts saying how nothing matters in those moments and he can't be broken. Oh shit! Yo, Bruce, just some words of advice when you become Batman. You might want to stay away from Bane if you don't want to be broken. The scene ends with Selina telling Bruce, no one's unbreakable. So, you would think Bruce fighting would be the highlight of the episode, right? Wrong! That honor goes to Edward Nigma, aka the Riddler, for finally doing what we've been waiting for. Riddle me this, how did Nigma keep Gordon from knowing it was him that was behind the bombings? Because obviously he's always doing riddles. Distract him with a dead body, Galavan's that is. The Riddler makes an anonymous call saying that Gordon was the one that killed Galavan, and the case is reopened. At the same time, he sets off a fake bomb in an art museum so he could spray question marks everywhere for Gordon. Gordon surprisingly figures out the riddles quickly and heads to the train station where Nigma's hid a bomb. Gordon finds the bomb, and I love that the Gotham writers didn't make him a fucking bomb squad expert, because he just grabs the bomb and tosses it into a hole. That was hilarious, but I loved it. Oh, the riddles don't stop there, because Nigma tricked a Strike Force member into signing some papers saying that he saw Gordon kill Galavan. Riddler also tricks Gordon into going to the house of that Strike Force member who is now dead because Nigma killed him. And of course, at the worst possible time, freaking Barnes shows up. Gordon's over a dead body of the guy that signed paperwork saying that he saw Gordon kill Galavan. Ooh, what a pickle. Riddler set up all that shit, and at this point, Gordon is knee deep in shit, and there's no way out. He goes to trial and gets like 20 years for murder in Blackgate prison. After Gordon gets sentenced to prison, a few things happen. One, Barbara finally wakes up and the nurse is like, ooh, Sleeping Beauty's awake, let me get Dr. Strange. What plans could Strange have for Barbara? Gordon's baby mama Tompkins says that they need to fight this, but Gordon's like, no, move on and never contact me again. And lastly, Bruce sees the news on TV and says this isn't right. Could Bruce try to be a detective and save Gordon? Oh shit! The cool thing about this storyline is there is a similar storyline in the Batman Eternal comics where Gordon is framed and made to look like he killed a whole bunch of people. But it turns out that he was being controlled by Mad Hatter technology. Someone who is supposed to appear on season 2 of Gotham and is one of my favorite Batman villains because of the whole Alice in Wonderland freaking aesthetic behind him. There's no way those storylines are going to be connected, but in the comics, Gordon does take care of himself pretty well in prison, but he's no Punisher, if you know what I'm talking about. Daredevil Season 2, just in case you don't know what I'm talking about. Riddle me this, what do you think about the new Riddler? How do you like Bruce living on the streets? And how do you think Gordon's gonna fare in prison? Let me know in the comment section down below. Guys and gals, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your mama, your papa, your grandpa, your grandma. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for all things nerdy and geeky on this channel. As always, I am your host, JUICEbox. Remember, when you wake up in the morning, ask yourself something. Have I had my daily dose of juice? See you guys next time. Boop!